Hello, and what would you say if I told you that the process of cutting out pictures, printing off pictures, um, would help, and pasting them on a board with words and written words could fuel your mind to making things happen that you want just by visualizing them with the board and then trusting your mind and your subconscious mind to make that happen? Would you believe me? Would you think that I was completely batty? Honestly, I thought I was a little batty myself. But in experiencing things within my life and in my business that have really caused some issues for me, I decided to pursue and investigate a vision board. And what that investigation led me to was Oprah, of all people's websites. Oprah.com had a wonderful article by a gal by the name of Beck, and it's entitled, "What the Heck's a Vision Board and How Can It Change My Life?" And in this article, I found some very common sense and amazing ideas, and I'm going to share them with you today. Number one, in order to get a vision board that works, you want to make sure it's your vision. And what Beck means by that being your vision is, behind me I have an example of a vision board. It doesn't need to be influenced by pop culture, social influences. In order for your vision board to be successful, it has to connect with your subconscious. It has to connect with this primal, deep desires that you have. Now, sometimes when you think about a vision board, you think about something like this. Check out the Ferrari, I'm in love and I'm loved back. I have a peaceful life, I do exciting things, I am surrounded with wealth, travel to exotic places, I enjoy every minute with my family. Okay, is that even realistic? You can't have joy without pain, you can't have grief without joy. So to me, that's not very realistic. That's a very generic, it's not connecting to me on a primal level. I'm sorry, it just isn't. But in a lot of ways, that's what people think about when they create vision boards. Let me give you an example of one from a woman who wanted to carry her vision board with her always. And so what she did was she took a seashell and she took words that were really important to her. And it was wellness for women. And she just took these really strong words. I want to soar. I want to play, coaching, easy to believe, shine. And she took them and she pasted them within the seashell. And she kept them with her. The sea and the seashell were something that really connected with her on a spiritual level. And that's what I mean when I say you need to make sure that your vision board, whether it's a vision shell, a vision board, whatever, connects to you on a primal level. There are two very powerful forces in the universe. The first one is the subconscious mind. The human subconscious mind is a very powerful thing if you let it happen. It tends to work more on a negative level when we say things like, "Oh, I'm always fat," and "You're always fat." Or, "I never work out, I don't enjoy working out." Do you work out? Do you enjoy working out? Boom, perfect example. Let's take that fuel and cultivate it into one that is a positive thing. And that's where vision boards come into play, or vision shells, or whatever you choose to use. The second thing is the human imagination. I suggest that you start out with something very small, but that picks at your imagination, whether that's a trip, or getting out of debt, or making a certain amount of money in a small amount of time, or learning a new skill. Whatever it is, that needs to be where your first vision board stops. And you need to remember, you can make more than one vision board. You can add 2 others. If you'll see the board behind me, this is my first vision board. It connects 5 areas of my life, and I'm not really pointing it out very well right now. And in those areas of my life, I have spiritual, career, education, health, family, and love. So 6 areas. But the overall goal of this vision board is to finding balance with all these areas of my life. And so for me, the core of that piece was love. It's very important for me to have my love and spirituality be the core of what I'm doing. And whenever I did this, I used my imagination, and I'm not a big magazine girl, so I went on the internet and I found images that really spoke to me on a level that I wanted to have. For example, under health, I have on there that I need to take my vitamins, so I have a picture of Flintstone vitamins. It's fun. It's part of my personality. I'm of the LDS religion, so for me, under spirituality, I have a picture of a meeting house that indicates attending church regularly. I have a picture of a very beautiful painting of Christ by an LDS artist that I've always enjoyed. I have a picture of a temple right here that is about attending the temple regularly. And I also have over here, Did You Think to Pray, which is the title of one of my favorite hymns. And so for me, this vision board has a lot of white in it. And the reason why it has a lot of white in it is because my imagination is endless, and so is yours. And so I challenge you that when you get ready to make your vision board, that you pick certain areas, whether it's big or small, and you really focus and make sure it connects with you on a personal level. And I hope that in at least just giving this a shot, that you're able to achieve some of your goals. And I appreciate your time. And remember, make sure it connects with you on a spiritual level, on a primal level, and don't let society or social norms dictate what you're going to make your vision board. Thanks. Have a great day.